It's midnight. You're exhausted. Your body is tired, but your brain just remembered every awkward thing that you did today. Every single text that you're worried about, the test that you have on Friday, that one conversation that you cannot stop from living over and over again in your mind. Sound familiar? Your brain is just doing something very specific at night. You're not broken. And once you understand what it is, you can actually do something about it. Hello, brave friend, and welcome back to the listening place. Before we get started, I would like to introduce you to the star of our show, my co-host. This is Zelda Fitzgerald. She is my 2-year-old Cavapoo. She is my emotional support animal, and I am her emotional support human. She brings me so much comfort and joy, and I hope that she brings a calming presence to you while you're visiting. There's nothing more frustrating or annoying than your brain waking up the minute you get into bed and to try to sleep. Your brain is going a million miles a minute. You can't stop thinking, period. It doesn't matter what it is, your brain just won't quiet enough for you to go to sleep. Today, we're going to be talking about why that happens and several things that you can do that can help you and that you can try tonight. So the first thing that you need to understand is that there's nothing wrong with you. There's absolutely nothing wrong with your brain. It's just doing something that it's supposed to do when you lay down to rest. In the evening, after your day has been gone and you are ready to settle down, your brain has to process what it has experienced throughout the day. During the day, your brain is busy with tasks and conversations and things to remember. All of your unprocessed thoughts get pushed to the side until the brain finally gets some quiet. Nighttime is often the first opportunity for your brain to be quiet. All of those unprocessed things start to come up to the surface. Your brain goes into a mode where you start to self-reflect. You think about things that happened in the past and you plan for the future. People with anxiety sometimes feel that these thoughts are much louder or harder to quiet. Your brain isn't trying to torture you. It's trying to help you by processing everything that has happened in your life on that particular day. Once you understand that your brain isn't trying to hurt you, but help you, this issue can become a bit more manageable. It's important to understand that your brain always feels louder at night. Your thoughts always seem much bigger as well than during the day. All of those thoughts that seem bigger at night are much easier to handle during the day because of all the external stimulation that you experience. Going to school, friends, taking the bus home, talking to your parents, eating dinner. All of these things keep your brain very occupied. At night, there's no competition for your thoughts. So that small thought becomes bigger because your brain is trying to fill in the space. A big problem at midnight seems much more manageable at 9 a.m. So how can you quiet your mind? I'm going to give you a couple of different strategies that you can use that will assist you in getting to sleep a little bit faster and for your brain to quiet down a little bit more. Slow intentional breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system. This is a system in your body that helps you to be calm and feel safe. There are many studies that show that if you do intentional breathing before bedtime, you can fall asleep faster and wake with less anxiety. There's a method called box breathing that is used by Navy SEALs, therapists, and, well, me. It's a really quick and easy way for you to calm your parasympathetic nervous system and to calm your mind for sleep using just 16 seconds of your time. So, I'm going to show you what box breathing looks like. What you'll do is breathe in for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Breathe out your mouth for 4 seconds. And then hold your breath for another 4 seconds. Hence the box. All right. Follow along with me while I do a box breathing. So I'm going to breathe in, hold, breathe out, hold. Okay, so this time I would like for you to try it on your own, and I will do the counting for you. We're going to breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, and hold again for 4. Ready? Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out of your mouth, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. When you're in bed tonight, or any night, and you're trying to relax your mind, and you remember to do box breathing, you should repeat that cycle 4 to 6 times. This method will help calm your parasympathetic nervous system. I wanted to show you this because it seems too stupid to be true, too simple, but it's highly, highly effective. Box breathing tells your body and brain that you are safe and it is time to calm down for sleep. If you didn't know, journaling can potentially help empty a chaotic mind. The same idea applies at nighttime, except I would call it more like a brain dump. One of the main reasons that your brain races at night is because you are trying to remember everything that you're supposed to do tomorrow, or you're trying to remember all of the things that you did today. We're trying to process many things, and sometimes it's just too much. Put a notebook next to your bed, like an actual notebook. Grab it before you go to bed and write down 3 things that you really, really need to get out of your head, or a to-do list of the things that you need to accomplish tomorrow. Once you write those things down, it tells your brain that it is safe to let go of those thoughts. Doing this practice can most certainly calm pre-bedtime anxiety and racing thoughts. You're not solving anything, you're just getting it out of your brain. Your brain can stop holding on to things once it's written down, and it genuinely works. Another strategy that you can try is something called a body scan. A body scan is a way for you to take the attention off of your head and brain and onto something else, like your body. A body scan pulls attention away from the looping thoughts in your brain to something else. Body scanning improves sleep quality and most certainly helps you fall asleep faster. The technique is simple. You begin with focusing your attention on your toes, then up to your feet. Try to focus on them without any judgment whatsoever. Allow your mind to move up to your calves, your legs, and again, just notice without judgment. Keep moving your attention up to your stomach and your chest and through the rest of your body. Most people fall asleep by the time they get to their shoulders without even knowing that they've done so. The shift is enough from mind thoughts to body thoughts, ensuring that your brain is quiet enough for sleep. The next technique I'll share with you involves your phone. I know a lot of times we hear that having a phone in front of us right before bed can cause issues with our sleep patterns, and that is very true. However, if you use your phone for something like guided meditation or to listen to calming sounds, you may be able to ease the racing thoughts in your brain. Doing so is a much healthier way to be using your phone before bedtime. You will use your phone as something of an external anchor for your brain to hear something that will keep the brain focused on what it hears instead of your racing thoughts or your unquiet brain. This can come in the form of guided meditations, sleep stories, or ASMR. It's been confirmed that people who use their phones for guided meditation or breath work sleep significantly better than people who scroll through their phone on social media right before bed. The reason this works is because it's giving your brain something else to follow besides the loop of thoughts that are happening in your brain. I'm going to tell you what I do when I have a really hard time going to sleep. I will get on YouTube and I will search for relaxation videos or guided meditation that can help put my body and my brain into a safe space. That allows me to relax and to drift to sleep quickly. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that this technique works very, very well. I can turn on a relaxing video of someone that my brain is familiar with, and I fall asleep almost immediately because my brain associates the voice I'm listening to with sleep. The brain, yours and mine, stops generating its own noise because it's too busy trying to follow along with what it's hearing. There are literally thousands of these types of videos online. I would recommend that you go to YouTube, search for relaxation videos or sleep meditation, find a voice of someone that is comforting and calming, and try to use them when you go to sleep. Distracting your brain this way is highly effective, and you'll get to sleep very quickly for a very good and rested night. The brain learns by patterns, so something that you can do that can help you consistently is to make a wind down routine. During a wind down routine, 15 to 20 minutes before bed can help your brain to get into a low stimulation mode that essentially triggers your brain and your body to get ready for sleep. Doing this starts to teach your brain that it's time to wind down. Dimming lights, doing box breathing, journaling, and possibly listening to a sleep meditation or a relaxing video can help you. All of these things become neurological signals, which then tells your brain and your body to be calm. The biggest thought that I would like you to take away is that each time you do one of these things, you are teaching your brain that nighttime is safe. If you could use these techniques, or even just one for a couple of weeks, your brain starts to learn and understand, and quiet will start to come much easier than before. The ability to calm yourself down, to understand what your nervous system needs, is a great skill that not even many adults have. Most will push through it or become numb to their thoughts. But you're learning now how to regulate yourself. Having this skill now and into adulthood will be one that you use for the rest of your life. I want you to pick just one thing from today's episode and try it tonight. Just one. You don't have to overhaul your whole bedtime routine. Put on a video. Write 3 things down. Try box breathing. Just one thing. Your mind deserves somewhere quiet to be at the end of the day, and you are allowed to build that for yourself. If you found this information helpful, please consider subscribing to the Listening Place. We would love to have you in our community. In the comments below, tell me what's one thing that your brain has a really hard time of letting go of at night. Is it to-do stuff, prior conversations, or being worried about something? Thank you for visiting the Listening Place. Remember who you are, remember what you stand for, and return with honor. Goodbye, Zelda.